How did Epstein manipulate the system? He was befriending his prosecutors. He was trying to at least hire his prosecutors. I mean, there's all sorts of red meat that apparently is in this files that we've only scratched the surface to see how it played out. And I think we will start looking back. There's definitely going to be more heads to roll. Again, any prosecutions? I'll finish. We've heard this administration say no one's going to be prosecuted. There's no open investigations until they get accused of publishing information and pulling it back and then saying, well, because we're looking at potential criminal activity.
Yeah. Bull.
Really? Again, the hypocrisy.
But here's my question to you. We've talked about this many times, and the idea, the supposition was, if any of this meant anything for criminal charges, it would have come out during the Biden administration. They had the ability to push this stuff out, and yet they did not. So now that this is coming out and there are potential criminal issues, why do you think it didn't come out during the Biden administration?
I think the plain answer is it's not a partisan issue. I mean, there are Republicans and Democrats. It's a wealth issue, and it's a sleazy issue. I can buy that. It's not politics. So
politics adjacent.
Well, I mean, there are impacts on politics without a doubt, clearly. But it wasn't a political relationship. It wasn't like, the Koch brothers and they're only hanging around, or Mike Lindell maybe be a better example. I presume Mike Lindell is not hanging around with Democrats that we would know of, at least not in the current incantation.
Only if they bought his pillows
of him, right? So you don't have others to kind of look at. So now I don't know. I'm not sure I would say there was a cover up by Biden or Obama administrations. There was definitely turn the other cheek. You know what? We got past it. Now he's dead. And Maxwell's going to prison. Let's just move on forward. And what this has done is turn back the clock of time, the hands of time. And now we're looking at all these documents, and it's reopening a whole can of worms that no one was aware of.
Yeah. So Nolan, I'm sorry, you had.
No, I mean, I absolutely agree with Mark. It's wealth. It's not politics. I think that's why, especially a lot of like the cable news media is struggling with this story because they see everything through Team Red versus Team Blue, and that frame does not work for this story. This is something totally different about how very wealthy people have been able to commit these crimes or potential crimes and hide in plain sight. And to your question about like Biden, Biden's a part of that same like political class as Clinton. I mean, I'm sure there are donors to Biden in those files, people he doesn't want to upset. So I think that those kinds of relationships, that's the problem. And Marjorie Taylor Greene says that when she told Trump she was going to vote yes to release the files, his response was, "But my friends will get in trouble." And I far be it for me to just trust Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I think there's something of substance there that like all these people are in the same club, and the one rule is, look, none of us turn on each other.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's when we thought that if there was something behind it, the Biden administration would release it, and they didn't. And now we find that there is. I agree. I find it more to do with money than politics, and just the protection of, it's power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And then here's where we buy Nixon. That's what it just. I'd buy a used car from this man.